All right, how you doing today? So I got 16 December. Actually, it's a pretty nice days. Football playing weather. That's what I call it. Just an expression though. It's about 55 outside. I got about 10:45 in the morning out here, Las Vegas. What I'm saying, finally made it back out east from back
You've got
home,
mail.
and I figure I'd do this video here because just to inform you, all right, and also to warn you, okay, to not to use your head, all right, and also concentrate on the Most High, all right. But real quick, I want to say this. I make tourism videos, and just because, you know, I make some tourism videos, I've been called that, you know, that I'm worried about winning the Super Bowl and all this other stuff, or somebody says to me that I don't need to do this and that, when I'm worried about God and all of this stuff. And I figured like this: I keep the Most High uppermost in my mind. I do prepare, and either He's going to be beside me or He's not. Okay, one of the two. All right, during these end times or whatever. Okay, but I do stay on code. All right, I'm not religious like two other people that makes videos about me every Tuesday and Friday. Okay, uh, praying to the east for 24 hours in the basement, except when it's time to eat. Okay, or maybe like somebody that I know or whatever. All right, that thinks in 1000 BC taking a bath in the Cumberland River.
You've
All
got
right,
mail.
tents, and got a tabernacle with a golden bull in it, in front of it, or whatever. Okay, with a little upper room with candles all in it. All right, that I do realize that I live in modern times. Okay, I'm not back in 1000 BC, so I know the game. All right, so y'all just fall back. Now let's talk about this one guy out of Baltimore, Maryland. And actually, you know what? I was out that way when this happened. Okay, if y'all, especially you gang stalkers in the NSA, you say you saw my videos though. All right, now I saw that plane fly over my head when I was in William and Mary or whatever, the NSA. So don't think I don't know that that you're watching me. Anyway, his name is Sharif Black. Okay, and this article came out 2 days
You've
ago,
got
but I didn't get
mail.
a chance to do this video today because I didn't feel like it. But it was also announced on social media, okay, in South Baltimore. And this article that I've looked at other podcasts, but it comes from WMAR local news in Baltimore, out of Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, 44 years old. All right, and you would think that at that age he would have known, have better judgment and discernment. Okay, in the community of Federal Hill in South Baltimore, he shoots and kills his pregnant girlfriend. Her name is Tara LeBang. Okay, 41 years old, pregnant with his kid. Then he announced on social media he admits what he did and thought to myself, hey, I would never thought that I'll be the type of person to do it. And, he ain't got no family or whatever out there. All right, then he announced that he goes over his ex-wife's house or whatever. And from the news report that she was warned, her name is Natalie Black, just so you know, okay? Kills her at her house. They had two daughters that were in the car, okay, at the time, but they did not witness the murder, okay? So, yes, they did have two daughters together. Also some other notes. The wife, Natalie Black, has also had three restraint complaints, okay? But his ex-girlfriends and so forth has filed multiple complaints against this man, all right, Mr. Sharif Black, okay? Many of them were denied, okay? There was a couple that were from the wife and the ex-girlfriend that were denied, okay? But goes to show that this man has some serious domestic violence issues or whatever he's got problems with women, okay? And this goes to show right here that maybe he has problems with rejection, okay? Yeah, and I know that it's tough or whatever. He probably don't get this, maybe he didn't get to spend the holidays with his kids and all that, okay? Because there were the girls these women were saying, you're not going to see Christmas with your kids and this and that. And the man also had a 4-year court battle, okay, a custody battle with his children of his ex-wife, all right. Yeah, I guess apparently that he was losing. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, okay, these laws are set up, okay, no matter what your state that you're in, to protect the women and children. A woman probably has to do something really, really heinous or whatever for her to lose her kids. It's either some type of neglect or like some type of molestation or whatever. And then the father has to be able to prove that, you know, he can take care of her, that the kids or whatever, and provide, you know, to space and so forth, okay, for his children. All right. So is a lot of loopholes or whatever, and they don't make it easy for the fathers to just get custody of the children, okay? But they do give fathers the credit as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, particularly with child support, all right? But you also need to worry about your best interests. Number 2, obviously this man didn't have the Most High in his life over his children, okay? So it's one of the things that I know that is tough, but it's one of the things where you have to keep fighting, because there is a way, if he has a restraint order, okay, and trust me, I've been there, that you could be able to see his children, all right, with that. But I believe that a man, he's going to have to, hey, do his research and go down there to the get off his ass and go down there and go to the courthouse or whatever, read those statutes of limitations or whatever, because you'll be surprised at the powers that the father has. The father has more powers than what you may think, okay? But you figure at that point in his life, he would have had things resolved in a better way, okay? Despite that, he's had some custody issues, or, yeah, he got his girlfriend pregnant and all that, but I believe that there is a way that things can be handled, okay? Again, you have to, you know, you want to consider exploring all limits of the legal system, okay? Because I said before, there is a way, if you are restrained from that woman, to be able to see the children. And breakups and so forth is very, very volatile situation, okay? And even your casual contact, okay, can put you or your ex-spouse or your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend, ladies, okay, put your lives in jeopardy and all that. If you're in a situation like that there, all I can do is encourage you, again, to keep the Most High first. If you got problems, if you already have custody arrangements and they be blowing them off, just write a statement and go and just take them back to court, okay? And worry about the children, okay? Don't worry about the ex or whatever, the woman or the man or whatever. Worry about the children, okay? I'm trying to tell you what to do so you won't end yourself in situations like this, so you end up maybe breaking restraint order if you have one or whatever, or say you end up getting the police called on you, particularly men, okay, and law enforcement end up injecting themselves in your business, okay? You want to try to avoid that as commonly as possible, okay? You don't want that. Trust and believe. And you end up getting convicted, all right, for domestic violence. You don't have no gun rights. You're going to end up losing custody of your children if you have that, okay? You're going to lose a chance to have your custody. Now, I'm not going to dwell on this situation. I got clothes I got to finish watching, but let me know what you think about this video. Feel free to subscribe, like, share. All right, check out some of the other videos.